Hi everyone, welcome back to my service spotlight. I'm here with Dave from Turn Services and I'm excited to be able to interview him today. Thank you for coming, Dave.
Thank you for coming to my place.
Yes, I'm excited to be here. So would you tell me just a little bit about yourself so we can get to know you?
Okay. Well, I am the CEO and Executive Director of Turn, and I've been in social services for 45 years, so coming right out of high school. So I am that old. And so a lot of years in the disabilities field. A period of time I was a headmaster of a private school. I used to do a lot of business consulting, management development, and leadership training kinds of things. And so I live in Provo, and my wife is Diane, and I have three grown kids, and a new baby granddaughter just last week.
So sweet.
Kelly had a baby, Lillian, little Lily Marie. So that's a new happy piece of our life.
Awesome.
Turn is just a giant nonprofit provider of services all throughout the state, and so that's some of my life.
Awesome. Can you tell us and explain a little bit about the organization, because I know it has a lot of different branches and it expands and does so many different things. Can you explain it to me a little bit?
Yeah. So I'm going to turn and look at you.
That's great.
I keep thinking I have to be looking and talking over there, but you and I are having a conversation.
We are having a conversation.
Okay. So I'll try to do that.
Sounds good.
Well, Turn was founded in 1973 by parents.
Wow.
So back in the 60s and early 70s, there was very little available. A lot of parents were being told to put their child in the training school, and those who would keep them at home had very little support and services in the community. So a group of parents organized Turn. It used to be called Project Turn, and they started a couple of group homes, I think in Ogden and in Bountiful, and so and organized as a nonprofit, and have always been a nonprofit. So we've been around for 46 years now, and throughout that time, as people were moved out of institutions and mandated to be moved out of the developmental center, we and other agencies like us responded and created services in the community. So our philosophy has always been life in the community, that people live and work and play and associate with people in their community, in their neighborhoods.
Oh, I like that.
So we went from having a couple of group homes to having a whole range of types of services. As employment services began to be funded, we could do support employment for people, and daytime services. You've been to some of our day centers and our art centers. Yeah, really a neat option for people during the daytime. And then family support services and respite and behavioral services, and then the summer camp that we were just talking about. We run some really great summer camps throughout the state, and it's just such an important service for those young people and for their families who suddenly have nothing really good, and it's just very hard for them during the summer.
Yeah.
So I think we've grown because we do good. What we do well, and then we try to respond to provide what the families need.
Yes, well, and you're necessary for these families and for these individuals as well. And I love how you say live in the community, because not only is it great for these people to be able to develop quicker and to be able to feel like they are a part of the community, but it's also good for the community to be able to develop that compassion and that empathy, and to be able to see the love that they have for life.
Yeah.
And to be humbled, really, I think is amazing.
Yeah. And as you've seen, we do everything we can as an organization to help the folks that we serve connect with the community,
Yes.
bring the community to them, do events that people come to, have our folks participate in events. You know, we do the Miss Inspiration pageant,
Yes.
and that does so much of connecting people to the community and helping the community see who these folks are and what they can offer.
Yeah. And then, so I know that this is very personal to you, your work, and it's also inspired, correct? Like, you're inspired to do this, and this is something that you love and you hold dear. Why is it personal to you? Why do you feel like this is what you need to do?
Because it keeps telling me that.
Yes.
You know, I
can't get away.
I think there's lots of opportunity for me and anybody in this field to be somewhere else, to do something else, to be in the public sector or the private sector in another way. And I have just, since high school, when I fell in love with the people that we serve, and I started in a summer camp.
Yeah.
I started working in volunteering in a Saturday camp with my friend's sister, and then we did summer camps, and so it's always been there's just such delight and joy in my friendships and interactions, and then as I got more involved and would find myself in some leadership roles and have an opportunity to see in some bigger ways the kind of impact that we make, and that what we do, how it impacts a whole family, an extended family, and the changes that it allows to happen in those families and in the lives of the people we serve. So yeah, it's not just me, it's so many of the people that I work with. It's like a calling. It's really something that you just want to keep doing, and it really draws people in.
Oh, awesome. And how can people get in contact with you, be involved, to be able to help this amazing organization do everything that it does?
We really do need volunteers. So where, again, the art centers, the day programs that you visited, there is so much opportunity for people to share their talents, to share their love and friendship, and be friends with the people that are there. The same thing at homes and apartment programs. So I think a person could start with our website, which is turndreams.org, and there's a way to contact us to let your interest in being a volunteer known. There's ways that people can come to offices like ours here in Provo. We've got offices throughout the state. The Facebook page for Turn Community Services is really informative and pretty dynamic, and lots of stuff happening and things for people to find out about and be engaged. And they can call. I can give you a phone number.
I can put that down.
Yeah, so they can call here in Utah County, call this office, 801-343-3900. Our main office is in Salt Lake, and that's 801-359-8876.
That's impressive, you know the numbers. I don't memorize phone numbers anymore.
I have to remember too many things, because I forget more than half of it all. So, and you know what, Turn is all throughout the state. So we serve, I think, this year, 812 people on a regular basis. We have over 550 employees. So we employ lots of people. We employ lots of young people, a lot of college students, but really people of all ages. And we are as far north as Brigham City, Ogden, Salt Lake Valley, all of northern Utah, all over Utah County, Ridgefield and in the rural areas outside of Cedar and St. George,
Yeah.
plus really good services in Cedar and St. George.
So really there's opportunities for everyone in Utah to be
Yeah,
involved.
there
That's
really is.
amazing.
And individuals, and we are approached by families and by businesses that want to do a day of service or some kind of a service project. So we've been able to accommodate families. There have been a couple times where families were having family reunions and looking to do something on one of the days.
Yes.
And we were able to help them come in and do some art projects with some of our people.
Well, that's amazing. Thank you so much for your time and speaking to me about Turn and the phenomenal work that you guys do. We're so proud of you and everything that you've done for the community.
Thank you. Thank you. It's good work.
It is good work. Thank you guys for stopping by. Again, this is Dave from Turn Services.